about this case here. I came across this on accident somehow, and this is little Mariah Turner. She's 2 years old at the time, and she was murdered. And I say murdered because that's what her mom says, and I kind of agree. Okay, so let me tell you the story here. I'm just going to go through this right here. There's a precious little angel, 2 years old. This is what her mom says. Her name is Destiny. My 2-year-old daughter was killed in a car accident June 30th, 2011. Her murderer got 20 years and only served 10 years due to her case being 80% crime. Ashlee Nicole Martindale is her name. When Ashlee got out of prison, she wasn't even out a year before she was back in jail for another DUI. She's trying everything she can to get the least amount of time as possible. I have kept in touch with numerous people from Kay County Courthouse, and although they are on my side, there's not really much they can do. I'm going to talk a little bit about the night my daughter died. Trigger warning for all drugs, death, and everything in between. Maraya Nicole Turner was the most beautiful girl I'd ever laid my eyes on, and a privilege to have given birth to. Oh boy. She was always smiling, laughing, playing with her best friend Buddy, any family member she could drag around and go shopping with. She had the most phenomenal heart and made my days bright as they've ever been. Okay, I'm trying to get through this. Okay. June 30th, 2011 rolls around. We're going to see my friend since he was moving to Texas the next day. We live in Oklahoma. Mariah referred to him as Uncle Bibbs, and he insisted he would love to see her before we left. We were on our way to go see him, driving with my friend Colleen Wood to go see Uncle Bibbs. On that road, my life that once felt like a dream turned into a nightmare. All I remember is looking at the back seat of my beautiful baby playing with her hand. I turned around. Everything is normal. It was a beautiful day. I woke up in the hospital to my family in complete and utter terror. The nurse informed me we were in a bad car accident and my daughter didn't make it. I begged the doctors and nurses to take whatever they could from me to save her. It was too late. Ashlee Martindale was in the same hospital room as my friend Colleen and asked her, "Are you the one I just hit?" Colleen was in shock from just what happened and said, "I think so," to which Ashlee replied, "Well, try not to get me in too much trouble." God. At the scene of the crime, she didn't try checking on it. She was found trying to hide her pills from the police. When the police were interrogating her about what happened and tell her what she did to my child, she replied, "I don't give a fuck who I killed. I just want to know if I'm getting out of jail." I've been pulled over for speeding twice by 2 different sheriffs, and that they both knew my case and couldn't believe the lack of remorse that came from Ashlee. When Ashlee was in prison, someone asked her if she felt sorry for what she did, and she replied, "How can I feel sorry for something I don't remember?" The first court case after the wreck, she came into courtroom with her hair braided, with a huge smile on her face, only so long after taking Mariah's beautiful life away from her. After all that evil she did, I tried to find it in my heart to forgive her. 10+ years later, not for her, but for myself, to some kind of peace in my life. I reached out to her, and I couldn't believe I had it in me to approach her. She apologized, and when I asked why she said and did the evil thing she did, she responded with, "Okay, guys, I'm just reading her wording. I don't remember anything, and I swore she wouldn't let my daughter's death be in vain. But now she's back in county and being charged with another DUI. She's a danger to anyone around her and will take another person's life. Okay, if she isn't put away for a very long time." She's also had numerous other defenses in numerous states. Her sentencing is set for June 23rd, 2023, so please get as many signatures as we can. Please sign this to help me wake this small town up from the dangers of Ashlee Nicole Martindale and help me try to find justice for Mariah again. Hopefully this time something more can be done. Isn't that sad, you guys? And I did look up that girl. She has had so many run-ins with drugs and alcohol, theft. It's sad. It's really sad. Okay, here's her newest court case right here. Okay, date filed 9/20/2022, and she's still in jail because I looked. And this is when she, for the case of Maraya, murder in the second degree, unlawful possession of controlled substance without a prescription, DUI of drugs, possession of controlled substance, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I mean, come on now. Come on. This is crazy. So here she is. She's in jail. And she's going by Ashlee Nicole Ward. So maybe she got married. I don't know. But she's in jail. Okay, I hope you're following me, people, about this. Okay? Now, this is her right here. This is Ashlee. Now I'm going to read this article here, okay? Because I did go to the other states and counties that she had convictions in. However, I'm not going to pay for the paperwork. No. One of them is like $1.50 each page, so I ain't doing that. But this article is a good article, okay? Now, all right. Kay County woman told police she was smoking marijuana, taking pills in her pickup shortly before ramming into another car, killing a 2-year-old girl who has been arrested on a complaint of murder. Okay. Now, this is a trigger warning, you guys, because they tell you how that baby died. Okay. She appeared in court for her initial arraignment July 15th. That was 2011. Complaints of murder, driving while under the influence of drug, possession of marijuana, hydrocodone, Suboxone, possession of drug paraphernalia. She was driving 80 miles an hour in a Dodge pickup on June 30th, okay, on State Highway 11, when she struck the rear of the Dodge Nissan. Maraya Turner, too, they call her Maymay, was riding in her car seat in the back. Come on now, what is she doing out? This makes me sad. Okay, sergeant arrived at the scene, found the toddler on the floorboard area of the back seat, pinned in between two seats. The little girl was also impaled by a silver metal rod from a lawn chair that was stored in the trunk. Okay. She was taken to the hospital, pronounced dead. The medical examiner said Maraya died of multiple blunt force injuries. Her death is ruled accidental. That ain't accidental. When officers approached Martindale at the scene, she was digging around the driver's door of the vehicle. She later told officers she was trying to hide the drugs before police arrived. Okay, after being treated at a nearby hospital, she was placed under arrest and booked into the Kay County Jail. And she was held on a $500,000 bail. PD said that she told them she had taken 5 oxys the day and 4 before the accident. And she told the police she took 5 to 10 Xanax that day and at least 6 before the accident. Come on now. It wasn't her prescription, by the way, for the pills. She bought them off the streets, plus she was smoking weed. They found a pipe, pills. They searched her phone with numerous text messages regarding unlawful purchase of pills. Okay, here's her criminal history, some of it. She has priors: driving under the influence in Portland, Tennessee in 2002, a felony convicted of worthless checks in Sumner County, Tennessee in 2005, a felony conviction for possession of a controlled substance, a dangerous substance, and other drug offenses in Kansas City in 2010. Okay, see that 2010? And then she killed that baby? When was it? Oh, okay, it was 2011. See? Not even a year. And she killed that baby. Disgusting. So, this change.org, I'm going to put the link in. Please go sign this, okay? Before she has her court date on June 30th. She don't need to be on the streets. She's a, what's the word I want to say? She's problematic. She hasn't been rehabilitated, not one bit. She keeps doing this. She don't care. What's going to happen next? She's going to kill somebody else? Just saying.